Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have an update on my 2018 Project Pan. So if you're not familiar, I have been doing a rolling Project 10 pan for the year of 2018. I have a lot of exciting updates this time. I've actually used up 4 things since the last update, which means I'll be rolling 4 new things in. I can't believe that we are already halfway through the year and halfway through this project. I'm really excited already by the amount of progress that I've made and the amount of things that I've used up as a result of project panning this year. And so I'm really excited to share my progress this time. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, I have a new camera and a new microphone, so bear with me because I'm still kind of figuring everything out, but hopefully everything is working okay right now. This is the first video I've recorded with this new setup, so we'll see. So the first product that I've been working on this entire project, it's been in the project since January, is the Everyone Lotion in the coconut lemon scent. This is just a huge bottle of body lotion that I really put it in the project pan just to motivate me to actually use body lotion when I get out of the shower, because I've always been really lazy with that. This month I did make a really good amount of progress, and I now have less than half of the bottle remaining, so I'm pretty sure within a few months I should be able to completely use it up. So it's not a very exciting thing to have in a project pan, but I am glad that it's in the project because it really has helped me actually remember to moisturize my body. So the next thing is a hair product, and I'm still just kind of making steady progress on it. It's the OGX Moroccan Smooth Perfection Blowout Cream. This brand is no longer cruelty free, so that's why I want to use it up. I've also just had this for a really long time, and I just want to use it up before it goes bad anyway. I have been storing this upside down so you can see. I can't tell exactly how much is left because the plastic is really opaque, so this is kind of just an estimate. I made kind of a conservative estimate. I think it actually might be a little bit lower than that, but I'm really not sure. So, but yeah, that's where we are now. I feel like within the next couple of months I should be able to finish this. Okay, another thing that I did use up, I actually used it up within a few days after my May update. And it was in my May empties video, and I totally meant to keep it and save it to show in this video, and I forgot. So it's kind of just long gone, but it's the Acure Dry Shampoo that I used up last month, so that's very exciting. I actually really did grow to like that dry shampoo, but I didn't repurchase it because I wanted to try a different dry shampoo. So both of the other non-makeup products I used up. One of them was the Smith Base Coat Serum. It's a hair serum, and I used this up finally. I really did not think that it would take as long as it did for me to use this up, but I think because it's one of those products where you only need to use a small amount, it really took a while, but I finally used that up. I actually really did enjoy that hair serum. By the way, this brand is pending on Logical Harmony. It's kind of like an indie brand, and I think I got it in a Vegan Cuts subscription box like 2 years ago or something, so I'm not really concerned about like whether the brand is cruelty free. I don't think I'd repurchase it anyway just because I'm not really that into hair products, but just FYI. And another thing that I used up was the Dickinson's Witch Hazel Cleansing Astringent. I finally used this up as well. I mainly used it as a face toner, but towards the end I started using it to kind of like freshen up my underarms. I don't really think it helped. I also used it, I read that you can use it to kind of heal bruises faster, and I did have a couple of bruises on my legs, so I decided to use it for that. I don't really know if it helped, but it was a good way to use up the product. So that's gone. I would not repurchase this. I don't think that Witch Hazel is actually a great skincare product. I did a little bit of research on it, and I just think there are better like face toners out there, so I wouldn't repurchase that anyway, but I am happy to have used it up. So moving on to some of the makeup. First thing, this has been in the project I think since February, so it's been a while. The Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana highlighter. So sad story, the other day I actually dropped this and it shattered, so I decided to repress it because I kind of just wanted to practice my repressing skills because I haven't really done it a whole lot. Honestly, if this hadn't been in the project pan, I probably would have just thrown it away at that point because there really wasn't a whole lot left. I don't have a picture of what it looked like before I broke it, but there really wasn't a ton left. Actually, I think I can insert a picture of when it did shatter because I posted a picture on my like Instagram story. But I did repress it. I did not do a very good job repressing it. I don't think I crushed it up finely enough, so yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't look great. There's really not much product left in there, as you can probably see, but I have still been using it. I've pretty much been using this every day as my all over face setting powder, because this past month I was just like, okay, let's speed it up. Let's just hurry up and use this up. So I started using it for that, and so that's kind of, that helped a lot in terms of using it up faster. But I do plan to keep it around until it's used up. It's been kind of crumbling a lot along the edges because like I said, I didn't do a very good job repressing it. But ever since I did repress it, my brush has been able to pick up like a lot more product. So I guess that's a good thing. Either way, I'm just gonna I'm pretty sure that within the next month I should be able to finish this, although I will be traveling a little bit in July, and so I don't know. I probably won't bring it with me when I travel because I'm pretty sure it would just fall apart, but I'm gonna try my best. Another thing that I've made quite a bit of progress on is this 100% pure dual-ended cream shadow stick. Look how tiny this is. On this side, the side that's in the shade Cotton, I can't sharpen it anymore. It's sharpened all the way down as far as it'll go. So there's like a little tiny nub of product left that I plan to just use that up, but I can't sharpen that anymore. And then on the other side is the more like taupey, kind of deeper color. I've actually been using that all over the lid a lot lately, just as like a cream shadow base and doing kind of like a one shadow look, because it's like a mid-toned kind of shimmery taupe. So I've been using it for that, and I've also been using it as a liner on my lower lash line most days. So got a ways to go on that side, but still some really good progress on that. It's really surprising how long this has taken to use up. And then in the last update, I rolled in 3 new products. One of them I actually already pretty much used up. I'm gonna call it done. It's the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I had it in the shade Nude Ivory. Last update, I didn't really know exactly how much was left, so I was kind of just estimating. I feel like there's still a little bit kind of coating the bottom, but I've been even storing it upside down and I can't get any more product to come out. I mean, I've been scraping the sides. Yesterday when I went to use it, I could hardly get any product out. So I'm sure if I wanted to, I could get one of those beauty spatulas and like scoop it all out into like a smaller container and really use it up completely. But for one thing, I don't have a beauty spatula, and I don't really feel like it's worth going out and buying one for a foundation that only cost me like $5. But I'm gonna call it done. I'm glad to see it go. I've had this foundation for like 1.5 years now, so I'm sure it was probably gonna go bad pretty soon, so I'm really excited that I used it up. I also just kind of have grown to not really love this foundation as much as I thought I did, so, but yeah. So I'm gonna call that done, and I will be rolling in a new product. And I'll talk about the 4 new products that I'm rolling in at the end of this video. And then last update, I also added in the Brooke Cosmetiques blush in Sweet 16. So this is actually a little sample blush. It only has 1.8 grams of product in it, so it's really small. I still haven't hit pan on this, and I've been using it pretty much every single day for the last, really more than a month now. There might have been 1 or 2 days where I used a different blush, but other than that, I've used this every day. So I'm surprised I haven't hit pan yet, but I'm sure I'll hit pan any day now. Every single day I go to tap my brush and I'm like, okay, where's the pan? I'm like expecting to hit pan, but I still haven't. So, but I do really like that blush, so I don't mind using it every day. The third thing that I added into the project last month was the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So if you may remember, this is an airless pump, so my markings will be going upward instead of downward to show my progress. I have been using this also every day, or at least like 95% of the days that I've worn makeup, I've used this. And I've been using a full pump, which is probably more than I really need, but it's enough to cover my whole face and even a little bit down my neck. So there's really not much left in here either. You can see I'm pretty sure that by the next update, assuming I continue to use it every day, I'm pretty sure that this will be empty. In fact, I mean, when I unscrew it and look at where the pump is, it looks like it's all the way in there. So I really don't think that'll take much longer. So like I said, since I've used up 4 things since last month, I will be rolling in 4 new products. All of which are makeup. I'm feeling really excited about panning makeup now. At the beginning of the year, actually, everything that I started with in this project was actually non-makeup. It was either like body care, hair care, skin care type stuff. But since then, I've really gotten a lot more motivated when it comes to panning my makeup. So the first thing I decided to roll in this month is the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Eyeshadow in the shade What's Your Name. You may remember last year this was actually in a project pan as well. It's a single shadow. This particular formula of single shadow I think has been long discontinued, so it's not really a product that I feel like I'm not that excited to use it, but I really want to hit pan on it, and I think my goal for it is just to hit pan, and then after that I'll probably just declutter it because I'm pretty sure I have other shadows in my collection. But it's a nice, just kind of matte, it's really like a satin matte, kind of purpley taupe transition color. I feel like I should be able to use this probably not every day, but most days, and there's a really big dip already in there. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really surprised that I haven't hit pan on this yet because like I said, it wasn't a project pan last year too, and I hardly made any progress on it last year. So I really just want to hit pan on this. After that, I'll most likely declutter it unless I decide I love this so much more than I thought I did, and then maybe I'll use it all the way up. But this is actually the oldest product in my collection as far as I know. I went back and looked through my makeup inventory, which I highly recommend keeping a makeup inventory, by the way. I use it just to kind of keep track of all my makeup and also to keep track of the dates, or at least the approximate dates of when I purchased everything, so that I know which products I own are getting old. And this one I've had since the summer of 2014, so I've had it for 4 years now, and I just think it's time to kind of get this out of my collection. So just gonna try to hit pan on that. Another thing that I'm rolling into the project is the Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo. It's really just a contour slash bronzer. I use it for both. And a highlighter. I've already hit pan on the contour, which is awesome, and I think I'm close to hitting pan on the highlight, but my goal for this is to use it up. It's an okay product. I really don't mind using it every day, but it's not my favorite. So, and it is the oldest like contour and highlight that I have in my collection, so that's why I want to use it up. It says 12 months on the back. I've definitely had it for more than 12 months, but it's a powder product, so I'm not really that concerned about how old it is. But yeah, I do want to try to use that up. And I've been wearing it every day for the last couple of weeks now, so and I don't mind doing that. Another thing that I'm adding in is the Pixi Correction Concentrate in Brightening Peach. This is one of those products that I don't mind using every day, but I feel like putting it in the project is what's going to motivate me to actually use it every day. I've had it for, I think, almost 2 years now, and since it's a cream product, I really want to use it up before it goes bad. It's an under eye, like, peachy corrector. I feel like it's okay, but I don't feel like it completely cancels out my under eye circles. I haven't found anything that does, but I don't feel like it's a must-have product for me, but I would like to just use it up since I have it and I don't want it to dry out. And the last thing I've decided to roll in, this is the thing that I'm most nervous about. It's a lipstick, and this is the Milani lipstick in the shade Pretty Natural. This is the oldest lipstick I own. The reason why I'm nervous is because I don't really like to wear lipstick every day. I'm just not really a lipstick person, but I would be so satisfied if I could use this up. There's really not a ton left in here, so I mean, it's kind of a lot when you look at it and you think about how long it's going to take to use up, but I'm wearing it right now. It's a nice kind of neutral color, so it's not going to be too hard to wear every day, and it'll go with a lot of different makeup looks, so we'll see how this goes. I would love to be able to use this up. I would just feel so satisfied if I could do that, so I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to use it every day and reapply it, and I am going to be traveling this month, so I'm going to like a conference next week, and then I'm going on vacation with my mom, and so I'm thinking maybe I'll bring like just this lipstick with me. I don't know though, I might want to bring another one just for some variety, but I do plan to bring this with me when I travel, and hopefully that will kind of force me to use it even more, so we'll see. And it's a nice like conference appropriate color, I think, so it's just like a neutral pink. That is kind of where we are with my project pan. Midway through the year, I feel like I've made some really good progress. In fact, since we're midway through the year, I do kind of want to recap and share kind of like overall the progress I've made all year. I just kind of want to tally up the number of things I've used up. So let's count. So I've already used up 7 non-makeup products as a result of this project. So that has been things like body care, lotions, face mask, things like that, and also hair care. And as far as makeup goes, I've met my goal already on 2 products, the Wet n Wild foundation and also the Wet n Wild Smoke and Melrose 5-pan palette. I didn't use that completely up, but I did use up the shade that I really wanted to use up. And I also did declutter 1 makeup product. That's a total of 10 products that I've already moved out of my collection. Only 1 of them was decluttered and the rest I actually either used up or met my goal on. So that's awesome. I feel like if I hadn't been doing this project pan, I probably would not have done that. So project panning has been so much fun for me this year, and I know last year in 2017 it got to a point where it was kind of stressful, and I think a lot of that was because I wasn't very strategic about which products I chose, and so I had, like for example, I would have 2 lipsticks in a project at the same time, and that just wasn't like a good strategy for me, at least. So I feel like this year I've really gotten into a groove with it, and I'm really enjoying it, so that's exciting. Like I said, I can't believe we're already halfway through the year. I'm excited to see what else I can use up and move out of my collection in the next 6 months. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy following along on my project panning, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will also link in the description box my playlist for all of these project pan videos in case you've missed any of them. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!